Okay, howdy everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Vormithrax. This is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We are continuing a challenge we started on Friday. This is our, I'm calling it the Delicatessen run for, for cinematic reasons. And we're playing Duncan Milk Fagan. We are a true food person. I've never done the food person run or food person scenario, so we're having fun figuring that out and dealing with its consequences. It took us a few tries to get a world that seemed to be working out the way I intended or wanted to. I'm still having a lot of problems with the evolution time frames, and it's weird the way it works now. It's weird. I can't seem to find a happy medium, but this one seems to be working pretty good. So we are in process of surviving a night finally. We had a few missteps, but we're doing pretty good now. So we are on day 6. I think I started on day 30. Day 6 already? Did I start on day 30? I'm not sure. It doesn't seem right. No, I think I started on day 35, actually. I think we kept rolling things forward and backward and forward and backward, and I'm trying to make changes. I think day 35 is when we started this, because it's super, super early in this one, so I believe we've only had one night's sleep, and we're on the second night right now. Alright. Hey there, Ixthod. Thanks very much for the Prime sub and following. Appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a good start of holiday season, start of the shopping season, I guess it is. What are we on? Cyber Monday now? Everybody done spending all their hard-earned bucks via their phone and their computer? So, yeah, with this one, the danger in this one comes from a few things. It's not so much the character stats. This one was kind of an on-the-cuff build. He's a cannibal, but he's also Drunken Master, Fleetfoot, Gourmand, Psychopath, Self-Defense class on the positive side. On the negative side, just kind of a mix of kind of theme-ish off stuff. So, hates fruit. Lactose intolerant, insomniac, mood swings, rigid table manners, slow learner, and strong scent. And true food person. So if you're not familiar, true food person is a mascot for a restaurant chain. He's an advertising slogan / mascot, so on. He's got a uniform, a very strict uniform, and a very strict helmet wearing requirement. We're currently helmet off. We survived our first shift as food person. And, yeah, the negative, what happens when you have true food person here, and you're not wearing your helmet, your face, is that, you get this. You get a negative morale value. You have no face, and it causes a big morale negative. The cold's only a tiny percentage. So yeah, while you're not wearing your face, your helmet, you take a big negative morale. That's a significant hit. That's a pretty big negative. So at this particular point, I don't care about the negative morale. I'm not skilling up anything. I'm just running around, taking advantage of a bit of full moonlight and trying to gather some gear before we move out of this little podunk town it started us in. So yeah, so we're on the upper floor of a building right here. This is the restaurant we started in. And yeah, I wasn't too impressed with the map. It was smaller at first. We got binoculars now. We couldn't see this little town over here when we first started. We could only basically see just right in close to this area. So we do know there's a town over there. Not much else to visit. Gas station barely in sight. A couple of horse ranches. And a small silo and fields. And that's about it, other than over to the east. So we just got back as we start tonight. We got back from a run out and about, checking some buildings. And we're going to make another run. We're going to go out and check the southern end here, hit these houses, loot whatever we can, and hope that we get a working vehicle. We've been having problems finding a working vehicle to get out of town with either. We might have to actually hoof it over to the other area. So we'll see. But here's what we've gathered up so far. We've got some okay medicine. We're doing okay in that regards. We do have binoculars and rollerblades. Oh, gotta love the rollerblades early. Yeah, we're using nail knuckles, and we're taking advantage of, well, let's not sugarcoat it, it's broke. we're taking advantage of a broke mechanic in regards to being drunk and doing some unarmed martial arts. So we're doing more damage than we normally would, and that's going to escalate, I think, as we keep increasing our skill. So it'll be interesting, but that's how we're doing most of our damage, and we're going to stick with that. So we've got 2 hip flasks. We've got a hip flask of gin and a hip flask of vodka. So we just top off our alcohol level and as needed. To be doing maximum damage. Rucksack. We started with the arm guards. Those are part, and the chest guard. Those are all part of the uniform for the food person. And the rest of it, mostly found stuff. And of course, we're wearing a bunch of crazy stuff I don't usually pay much attention to. We got a diamond dental grill, a faux fur cattail, gold necklace, wedding rings, all sorts of stuff. So we're having fun. Other than that, we got almost no tools so far. We have a wrench. I haven't bothered to make the screwdriver or the hammer yet. I should probably get around to that at some point, but it's not like it's a hurry. You can do it pretty much anywhere very easily. So I was hoping to find some without having to bother. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. So what we don't have is, yeah, we don't have a number of things. There's quite a few things we don't have. So we'll see what we can do. And the difficulty of the challenge is coming in a bit from the food person, but also from the evolution factor. I'm trying to find an evolution time setting, meaning these things: the evolution scaling rate, the initial time and initial day, or no, the spawn day, initial day and spawn delay. Between those 3, I'm just having a devil of a time finding what I want, which is about 1 week of the normal low-level zombies, and then start seeing evolution at a fairly fast rate from then forward. And it's been really, really hard. I can't seem to find a sweet spot that makes me happy. So we do have a few evolved zombies, so this is about as close as I've gotten so far, but nothing super crazy. So we'll see in future episodes how we can keep modifying that so I can get to a point where it's a little more friendly. I worry a little bit about... There's my personal desire, and there's what I think the audience wants/needs to see. My personal desire is to monkey around with all the high-level zombies like we used to right at the start. I mean, I purposely make my gameplay much harder than it normally would be, just for the challenge and for the interest level. And I get pretty bored just fighting those same low-level zombies for such a long period of time now that they've changed it so that they don't show up until evolution kicks in. So lately, the last couple of challenges I've been playing with either evolution kicked way up or my time frame sped way forward so that we would have all of the fun zombies either immediately or soon thereafter. So we're playing with Kevlar Hulks and Shocker Brutes and Necromancers and Zombie Masters and all that kind of stuff. Because I like the variety and I like the challenge. But conversely, it's not what most of you are experiencing. I know some of you do. Some of you play that way too. But I think the largest majority of the audience, and especially newer players, are going to look at this and go, what the hell? Why are you seeing this on day one? So, you guys just have to deal with it, I guess, while I have my fun with the big old zombies that I'm used to playing with in the past. So, yeah. So we're just going to take a trip out. I think we just got back and unloaded our gear. We got a few things laying here. Big old holes still in our getup that we need to take care of. A lot of things I can't eat that I've been picking up on accident anyway. Very, very bad book selection so far. We've had very little luck with books. And yeah, other than that, nothing too interesting. So we're only 5 intelligence or 6 intelligence base this time. So 6 intelligence and slow learner. That's going to take some adjustment. That is going to be so harsh when I start actually reading books. Learner is for actually doing things. The low intelligence is going to affect my book reading and such. So he's going to be really hard to level up in any direction, in any method. Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe if we capture some lunch, also called NPCs, maybe we'll do some skill up off of them before we turn them into long pork sandwiches or long pig sandwiches. So we'll see. But yeah, so 6 int. I flip-flopped it. Last challenge we had, what, 14, 15 int? This time we've got 6. So that was on purpose. That was purposeful. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Alright, so we got clear skies, and we got a little bit of moonlight, so we're going to take advantage of that. So we'll just head right on out and see what kind of trouble we can get into. I am currently drunk. That's good. A little bit of painkiller in my system. Got to be a little careful with the depressants. We had quite the adventure on Friday. Yeah, there's... Did I throw away the meth? Is the meth, like, completely gone? What did I do with the meth? Do I still have... Oh, I still have the meth. Come here, meth. Let's make sure you get tossed over here so I'm not tempted again. Low-grade methamphetamine. Yeah, that is some broken stuff. Broken, broken, broken. Alright, never again. Don't do drugs, okay? Alright, we're going to leave the helmet. We don't need that right now, so let's head on out. This is the FoodPerson apartment, or break area, I guess. Technically, it's the upstairs employee break changing room, I guess. These are the changing rooms and the bathrooms, and a little break area. So, we head down into the restaurant proper. There we go. Alright, a bit of a mess down here. Let's see, we're going to go... Yeah, let's go out this window. And now we can see. Yay, we can see. How much space do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 night vision with the current light conditions. A partial full moon. I guess that would be a partial moon. And clear skies. So, I believe the moon is waning. So, we need to take advantage of it as we can. So we're just gonna go south, and I'm gonna hit this last row of houses down here, and we'll see what we come up with. What is a FoodPerson? FoodPerson is kind of like the McDonald's clown or any restaurant mascot. You have to wear a specific outfit, and it's got a big helmet that once you put it on your head and you turn it on, it locks in place, and you can't take it off again until the battery wears out. And it likes to shout slogans every once in a while. It's fun. It's good stuff. Alright. We survived our first evening with the helmet. And we're going without it now. I'm suffering the -20 morale penalty because I'm not wearing my face. So we're taking a -20 morale penalty because of that. So I'm willing to take it because I'm not skilling up right now, so it doesn't make any difference. I don't care if my morale and my focus are low when I'm just running around grabbing loot. But we'll need to put it back on. Alright, so this house, theoretically, I haven't cleared. I didn't mark it, but I think... Hey, zombie dog. I am not on rollerblades right now, or am I? What the hell am I wearing? No, I'm in my sneakers. Alright. Goodbye, dog. We blocked and countered him for 51. I didn't even get to swing at him, really. He tried to bite me, and we block and countered him for 51 damage. Alright. Maybe I haven't been in here. We got RPG dice, phone books, memory cards. Am I still collecting long string? I guess I'm gonna. Just in case. Oh, zombie brute. No, zombie brute I don't want to deal with. Oh, stupid dog's in the door. Yeah, let's just leave him alone. He can follow my scent trail if he'd like. Sproglodytes. Oh, another one we blocked and countered. Dang it. So, we blocked with our pair of hard arm guards, which is awesome. So, we're using Krav Maga, by the way. We have Krav Maga, and, oops, what is our... We are... Unarmed 4, so... With Krav Maga, we're getting both the arms and leg blocks, and we've got arm guards and leg guards, so that is very helpful. So we're getting a bonus for block, and we have a block and counter that's doing an awesome job. We get a block bonus, we get grab break, there's the counter attack, so we're getting a block counter, and needs 4, we've got 4, and we're just kicking the crap out of things with this block counter, so I gotta be careful because it does drain my stamina, but cheap shots... cheap shot's okay. Bone Breaker's the one we don't have, but it's also really hard to trigger. It doesn't trigger it all that often. So it looks impressive with all those big numbers, but it only works when something's downed, stunned, and a humanoid kind of target, which I guess isn't too tough, but we're not going to get to it for a while. We got to work our way to unarmed 5. So I'm not too unhappy that we don't have access to that right now. Jab, kind of a quick damage one, and then a takedown. So, and a whole list of weapons we could be using, and we're just using nail knuckles, which is an approved weapon. at the moment. We get the ability to get something better. I want to stay with unarmed combat, so we're not going to go with like the baton or the butterfly swords or things like that. We're just going to stick with the nail knuckles. Alright. Working vehicle? No wheels. Not working vehicle. Let's hide over here and get our stamina back. Oh, damn it. I needed to make a balaclava and I forgot again. Yeah, our head and mouth are cold, cold, cold. Alright, we'll fix that. Alright, let's go to the end of the block here. We'll work our way back to the west. Occupado! Makes me nervous because I lose my night vision when I come inside because we don't get the moon overhead lighting things up. Third pair of rollerblades. 3 pair of rollerblades in this place. These ones fit at least. Alright, let's dump the non-fitted ones now that I've got a fitted pair to go with my other unfitted pair. That's kind of funny though. We actually got a jab in for 36 and then a force strike for 49. Sushi made easy. They like to give the cannibal all these cooking recipes or cooking books. Uh-oh, antibiotics. So that was one of the few holes in our supplies. Now we've got antiseptic and antibiotics, so we're doing pretty good now. And what kind of basement? Let's see. Last time I walked into a basement, there was 4 guys surrounding me. I immediately took a bunch of hits. Nope, not this time. Alright, what's down here? Oh, it's a possible auto dock basement. Alright. Let's find out if it's actually got an auto dock. So, modern rifleman and a spy novel, huh? I haven't heard of Cyborg yet, so usually I would hear the Cyborg by now if there was an auto dock basement. So I suspect that's going to be a no. No food or alcohol either? Jeez. Yep, no auto dock, unfortunately. Alright, so it's a cleared basement. I'm going to mark it. That way I know I have a place to run. Alright, and we're done here. I think I'm just going to stick with the sneakers. Stay off the rollerblades while we do this house-to-house stuff. So far, I'm not having too much of a problem staying ahead of things if they do show up. Don't need, and... Killed itself crawling through a broken window. Tale as old as time. Chicken! Chicken! Alright, it's back over here. No, don't need stout. And yet another cookbook. Come on, game! Tools or some other books, please. Enough with the cookbooks. Our cannibal has plenty. He has the only one that's really important to him, anyway. Alright, well, that's another house down, so done and done. Pickled meats. I do like my meats. Ah, no fruit and veggies. Hey, another first aid kit. I don't remember. I think I have enough soap and detergent. I think. Not 100%. Basement in the bedroom again. Fanny pack. And nothing. Oh, it's another one of these basements. I think this is the other version that does not have the wrench. Yeah, this is the non-wrench version of this basement. So, Friday's episode, we saw the other version, and that's where we got this wrench. I'm trying to educate people. If you need a wrench, specifically a wrench, because wrench and hacksaw are the two tools you have to go searching for early game. Eventually, you can make them with the metalworking process, but if you need a wrench early game, one and only place that I know of where it's guaranteed to be is this basement style, but there's a few variants, and the one that has the stairs and then an immediate opening back into this little room here always has a wrench on the shelf. So, go looking for basements if you're absolutely desperate for a wrench. And if it's the one that's got the little room behind the stairs, then there's guaranteed to be a wrench. Lawnmower in the basement in the bedroom. Makes perfect sense. Whoa, why did that get loud all of a sudden? Hey, Fertile Creek, thanks very much for the resub, 14 months. Long time. That's a lot of Cataclysm. I better check in with chat here. You guys been chatting while I've been yabbering away with my intro, and I dove right in here. Max efficiency to get drunk? Ah, that's blasphemy. You just drink when you want to drink, man. Alright. What happened on Friday with the meth? It was very, very broken. Very broken. It wasn't the 3,500 fatigue. It was actually over 4,000 fatigue. The 3,500 was after sleeping for 24 hours straight, still being completely exhausted. We checked, and it was still negative 3,500 fatigue. And the fatigue somehow was making my body negative 150 degrees on my head. And like negative 130, negative 120, the rest of the body parts. It was just ridiculous. I walked out of bed, made it 3 or 4 spaces, fell on the floor unconscious, asleep because of the exhaustion, and then literally froze to death because I didn't have my blanket. It was hilarious. It was a good time, but it was broke. It was really, really broke. Alright. What's better than nail knuckles for remaining unarmed? They have brass and steel knuckles, and there's also the punch dagger. That's about it. I don't think there is a steel alloy knuckle. Getting caught up here. Yeah, it was a ridiculous amount. So that was from low-grade meth. Who knows? Maybe high-grade meth doesn't have the effect, but I'm not sure if it always happens. I didn't do any testing after the fact to see if that one substance is just really broken, or if it's some odd interaction between the being drunk and taking the meth, and there was some calculation goof that caused things to go truly, truly wacky. I don't know, but it was literally one single dose of low-grade meth, and everything went crazy on us, so. Alright, what do we got in here? Protein powder. Well, that's meat. Protein's meat, right? We can have some of that. Ooh, fresh cargo pants. What am I wearing currently? Slightly damaged cargo pants. Alright, let's swap them out. I don't remember ever finding a single object in any of these crates. It's just like survivor basements. Why do the crates never have anything? What are they down there for? They've never, ever since I started playing, ever have I had an item pop out of these crates, but this is a new house design and survivor basement crates. This seems kind of weird. You got all these crates laying around for no apparent reason. Alright, let's get back to moving around. Ooh, Migo Wait a minute. Amigo... How the hell am I seeing him, and how the hell's he seeing me? Migo's got night vision? I guess Migo's got night vision. I don't know. I don't often run into Migos at night. And why isn't he out chopping up zombies? So we're done on this section. I got to get across a swamp and then get these last couple of houses checked out. And then we also want to finish checking out the public works. And then we're pretty much done. Anything not already marked off is a building I don't really care about. Doesn't have anything, so... Huh. Let's see. Let's... Yeah, he's coming right at me. Pretty determinedly. Alright, let's sprint this way. Get a door between me and him. Then get another door between me and him. Then we'll go out the window. Alright. I don't know what kind of night vision room those guys have. He may end up coming right at me again. And if he does, I'd like to have a little bit of stamina. He'll chop right through. From the south, you hear? Help! Screw you, Migo! I'm wise to your shenanigans. And zombie necromancer steps out of the darkness. Alright, let's go punch down a zombie necromancer. So, I love it. My blocking counter's doing twice as much as my jab. 27 for the jab, 47 for the blocking counter. And 34. Another rucksack. I think I'm okay on those things. Get rid of that. Alright, think we lost the Migo. Migo will mostly just be a problem if I meet him unexpectedly and I'm already damaged or hurt. Alright, electric SUV. Got some batteries. No wheels. Of course it has no wheels. Perfect storage battery, but no wheels. Alright, we has another basement to look at. No books in the library. Multivitamins? Adderall. Stop it. Back to inventory, please. That's what we need. We need to be drunk on meth and get some Adderall in our system, too. Ooh. There's a medium disposable battery for my hat. Yeah, let's take the soap. I think I already have a pot. Alright, looks like a wreck basement. Yep, wreck basement. Nobody in it. Nobody in it. No lab entrances. Bottle jack, huh? How much water we got? 17. That's not many. No alcohol, huh? Are we, we're still drunk. Whoops. I came upstairs with the light on. Not good. Alright, we're running out of houses pretty quick. So, like I said, we're just crossing into day 2. And evolution, I think, is set the way I want it for this one, it seems like. I've got mostly low-level zombies. But, as you saw with the Necromancer, we've got some fairly highly evolved one as well. So that might be my sweet spot so far. Pork and beans. I think I can eat the pork part of the pork and beans. Another gallon jug. Let's leave that there for the moment. Faux hats. Oh, we got a garage. It's got a perfect condition. What do I want? Perfect condition sports car? It has no sports car. What is that, a leaf grinder? Grinder with no battery. We'll take the rope. That solves all of my string issues. Hey! The hell? That's a different looking screwdriver. I did update the Some Dead Guy Tileset on Friday, actually, I think is when I updated it. But yeah, I don't remember that graphic for the screwdriver. Apparently screwdriver graphics changed. That's one of the tools. Now we've got the wrench and the screwdriver. No. Another battery. Well, alright. That's the last one on the block. Across the street we go. Sure, come to me, zombies. You little guys, we're not having any problems with. Headlamp? Nah. And the zombie child finally gets me. Alright, all standard zombies, no acid. Oh my goodness, armored car. Come on, armored car. No controls. Dang it. It's one of the main things we're trying to find so we can get out of here is a working vehicle. No battery either. And the engine's faulty, so lots of problems with it. Some ammo, some 5.56 ammo. I should probably grab the ammo if nothing else. Unload. Unload. And oh crap, it's a survivor house. Now I really need a vehicle so I can smash it into the survivor house. 9 perception. No. Plus, we got a vehicle right in the way, which makes it harder to smash into. Typically for the survivor houses, I totally avoid the main trap area. This, if you're not familiar, this design of a house with the shuttered doors and windows is a survivor house. And he's booby-trapped it. There's a booby trap in the front door here, a shotgun trap. There's landmines scattered around in the main room here. There's another trap behind the next door. And it's usually after that it's fairly clear. It's mostly just this one main room. But you can get yourself killed pretty quick if you're not really careful. So I usually avoid that whole section. And I bring a vehicle and I just smash the vehicle into the door, the garage door, just to make one tile opening. Then I go in through the garage. There's usually tools and some gun stuff in the garage. And then I check the bedroom. And that's it. Then I leave. Oh, they broke the door. Somebody already broke through, huh? But that's the dangerous area. Come on. Really? Tough zombies just standing there while I'm passing time? You're really enamored with that window there, tough zombie. I don't know what his deal is. This is the back corner of the Public Works building. Any other windows open? Rank 13. Can't see adjacent to me. That's fun. As far as I know, we should be safe back here, but if I die suddenly, you know why. A blunderbuss. No thanks. So this is the back bedroom. And a collar pin. Alright, back hallway. That's the garage door entrance. And sometimes there's stuff on the shelf here. I should be able to turn my flashlight on now. Alright, But we're not going in here. This is the danger, and there should be a trap right here as well. The bathroom, we may be okay. Yep, there it is. What is that? Oh, it's a landmine on the toilet. That's right, I forgot about that. Toilet has a landmine. That's just the way he rolls. Alright, yeah, we should be okay on our way in here. So, here's what I'm usually trying to get into. We got pretty robbed on this one. Bullet puller, hey, there's the hammer. So we got the two tools I mentioned when we started tonight. I hadn't bothered to make the screwdriver or the hammer yet, and we found one of each. Yeah, shoulder strap and some denatured alcohol. That's what we're gonna get out of here. All right. Oh well. Take our hammer. Take our denatured alcohol. You can make a shoulder strap anytime. I guess we'll grab it. That is it. There you go. That's the survivor house. Don't, like I said, just it's not worth bothering. Don't mess with this middle section unless you really want to collect some landmines for some reason. All right, I think I'm gonna take a look down the road here, see if there's any other vehicles. It's not Gobbler. It might be a working scooter. If I can get them off of it. Even more of them over there. Whoops. Put the crowbar away. How much damage did I do with the crowbar? That's not bad. That's actually pretty good damage. But we wanna raise our unarmed, so. Hey look! Balaclava. Alright. Block and then a block. Or a hit and then a block counter. Cash card. Fourth set of rollerblades. What is... It's raining rollerblades. It's literally the fourth set. I sometimes go quite a few rounds without, or with the, without finding any rollerblades. Oh, I just forgot to re-equip them. 69 down. Hey, that's a new high. 69. 67 was our high previously. Alright, no battery charge, almost no gas, but all the parts are there. It's not appropriate though. Ooh, a bicycle. Oh, wheels are gone, of course. Can't even get a working bicycle in this place. Alright, now we're out of town proper. Now it's just gonna be random if I happen upon a vehicle. Let's go ahead and head back. Alright. I don't know about that tough zombie. He just really loves that spot. Even when he knows I'm 2 spaces away, he just won't leave that spot. Well, oh, it's not. It's one of those windows. One of those windows you can't... Can't take the crowbar to. Hard hat, another battery, huh? Mostly we're looking to get into the there's another building out, big building outside we haven't gotten into to look for better tools and stuff. Good old fat zombies. Camera with battery. Gold dental grill. I've already got diamond. I don't need gold. Alright, this is the main building I'm trying to get to, right over here. Oh, of course we got the electric jackhammer. Damn it. Why couldn't it have been a gas jackhammer? So, yeah, the good old two-use electric jackhammer. Pickaxe! Never mind. Don't need a jackhammer. Major score. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, pickaxe early is one of the most important things you can come across or hope to find. Huge, huge time and effort saver. Yeah, they changed the jackhammer, the electric jackhammer, and then they reverted the change. So they did change it. They changed it to 4,000, 8,000, and then 500 charges per use. And then a few days later, it got reverted. It got taken away again, back to the old version. So, oh, metalworking chisel too. Cool. What do you use the pickaxe for? You can use it for going through walls and metal doors. So, typically, most often I use it to chop my way into bank vaults, for example, or through lab doors, things like that. It's basically a lockpick. What else we got? There's usually, hopefully, something else in here. I don't need a bucket. We'll just take the battery out of the polisher. Looks like that might be it. Yep. Alright. The pickaxe was the big score. We already checked the other major building up there, and there was nothing up there. But I'm not going to complain. Pickaxe is awesome. So we're still short the hacksaw. Hacksaw is now the only tool, the only base tool we don't have. We've got the hammer, we've got the screwdriver, and we've got the wrench. So hacksaw is our sole remaining basic tool. And then we got the pickaxe, which is huge. That opens up a lot of possibilities. None here in this town that would be useful, unfortunately. So we did that one. That's the only house left. We're done here. We've completely looted out this starting town, and we have not found a vehicle, which is not good. Maybe I will throw the rollerblades on, and we'll go check the roads up to the ranch house, and maybe even as far down as the gas station. Only 12:41. We got time, so let's let's head back up this way first. And do I want some wire while I'm here? Nah, it's heavy and lots of volume. Alright, so all these vehicles that we saw are non-drivable. No wheels. Lots of no wheels. Also no wheels. Hey there, iBot. Please don't call the riot police on me. I don't want to deal with the riot police right now. That's a pretty close one. No battery, which we can fix. But the engine is faulty, and I can't tell what the fault is. Well, actually, sometimes you can with certain levels of moonlight, I found. Nope, too dark. Alright. If I turn the flashlight on to check it... Yeah, let's see. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy. Dented my rucksack, you bad man. And now a fat zombie. Yeah, let's leave it alone for the moment. Alright, that's the used bookstore. Could be magic stuff in there. We're not going to test it, because the things inside will kill me pretty bad. Get away from my maybe vehicle. Alright, gotta keep those guys preferably away from my vehicle. There's a good amount of gas. No wheels again. But it does have... No, it does not. And I remember we checked this car and it didn't work either. Actually, it does work. Did I miss this car somehow? We've got wheels, it's no broken security systems, got all the other parts, no mention of an engine problem, it's got battery charge, it's got... Oh yeah, the leaking gas, that was it. It was the leaking gas that was the problem. But apparently it's not leaking quickly. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about the gas tank problem this early. Yeah, he changed the names of the enemies that are in there. They used to be called Nothics, but now they've got some crazy made-up name that I can never remember. And there's some kind of a bug that when you open the door, their magic attack hits you for like 170 torso damage, and you just instantly flop over dead. So, yeah, that's it. The grab geck, whatever it is. So, too often it's just instant death. They're bad enough, even without the instant death part. And last time I went in there to test it, challenge or two back, there were like 4 of them in there. Each of them able to hit you for a fair amount of straight torso damage. Plus they're fast, plus they see in the dark. They're just kind of ridiculous in my opinion. But at least they're behaving themselves and staying in their locked room. So they're not going to get out without player intervention. But it's pretty rude. So we're going to avoid it. Much as I would like to go get the good stuff. Oh, look, we got some high quality stuff. Just say no, kids. Oh, look at that. Incandescent husk. Another one of the fun ones. Alright, so we've got a house here. Oh, ass spitter zombie. Alright, that I gotta be a little cautious about. We'll take the soldering iron. Some more vitamins. Alright, so we got the metal tongs to go along with the metal chisel, so we've already got half of our metalworking tools. What do we got down there? AAA guide. Hopefully that's the anarchist guide. Uh-oh. We filled up. We filled up, huh? Let's wear the balaclava temporarily. We're gonna be heading back to base here in a moment anyway. Don't want to BB gun. And don't need seven pipes right now. Alright, that's it. We're done with this place. We just need to get back to home. Let's go out from the far corner of where the spitter zombie was. Acid zombie, shocker zombie, incandescent husk. Nice. Alright, we'll stick to the... So we have a potential vehicle right here. If I get a rubber hose, pull it out, pull it over to the ambulance, grab the gas out of the ambulance, we should be able to drive over this way, check out the evac shelter, and park somewhere over here next to this town, or maybe park up here, base out of here temporarily, and then we can just head on into the town from here. There'll be a ton of vehicles along these bridges we can check as well. So I think that's the plan, assuming that vehicle doesn't just totally run out of gas before we get moving. I should probably get moving actually right now at night, before I let too much time pass. So I'm thinking of actually dropping this stuff I'm carrying, putting it in that vehicle. So this is our house, our starting location. That's the stairs up to our upper floor. So we just need to get stuff that far. I've got a few rucksacks. I could probably do it at night. I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of taking this stuff back to that base, I'm just going to dump them into the trunk here. Oh, now you guys are going to come out and come get me? Wedding dress and a wedding veil. Alright, what's in there? Smart. We'll go ahead and leave that in there, I guess. Alright, let's dump all this stuff. Definitely all this random stuff. And the books. We'll figure those out later. Not going to be using the rollerblades. Well, nah, we'll keep those with us. Don't need those. Alright, gives me only 15 to carry. And I got other packs at the other place. Did I grab a rubber hose yet? I have not. Alright, we'll fix that as well. Yeah, it is leaking, so we'll have to be quick about this if I'm gonna do it. It may not work. What's gonna suck is if I load it up and then it runs out of gas before I can I can take advantage of it. Alright, who's in here? Tough zombie. Tough zombie and a fat zombie. Hey, look at that, another rucksack. I just need them to not bother me while I'm wearing multiple filthy rucksacks. Okay, so let's see here. This is the FoodPerson backup items. So 7, 3, and 3. Alright, we'll look at that last. So here's our stockpile. 123 liters, huh? Alright, what's not going? Let's make the not going pile first. Oh, looks like I already have metal tongs, so I'm not going to take that one. I do need multiple soldering irons. I'm not going to need that many rollerblades. And I'm not going to need all these sheets. Whoops, apparently I didn't get rid of all the meth. Alright, that stuff out of the way. What does that leave? Down to 45 liters, much more manageable. Alright, can I get enough on me to do that? I have 2 rucksacks. Well, that's interesting. Only let me wear 1 of each. I got 2 there. And I have 1 backpack. It's not letting me put on a second backpack for some reason. Huh. Oh, I only had 1. Never mind. Alright, what's that get me up to? 63, so it'll take me 2 trips. And I'll be able to get everything out of here. Or 1 trip? Never mind, it'll take me 1 trip. That pile got smaller than I thought. Alright. The rest of this stuff we can easily source elsewhere. Not worried about it. Oh yeah, but I do need to take my... I think this is the backup mask. Yeah, I am going to have to come back in order to grab the FoodPerson stuff. So, alright, let's go ahead and get this dumped off. Hopefully nothing too nasty comes from around that corner. Now the shock zombie is wandering over this direction to come play. Alright, we're going to leave the filthy rucksack behind. Slowly leaking! Well, I gotta remember to grab a rubber hose before I forget for the 15th time. Alright, come here, crowbar. We has achieved rubber hose.